September 13th, 1999. We're starting in the back closet. Here you've got a lot of videotapes, paperback books, lots of baseball cards, all of those folders and all of these up here are just old toys and collectibles, clothes, and 6 suits, dress clothes and t-shirts, shoes, Tracy's stuff and dresses, collectible dolls. Hey, there's Darth Vader. These are drawers full of crafting things, thread, needles, picture albums. Going to the bathroom. Nothing much in here. And the bathroom here, just some collectible items, little precious moments, figurines, home interior figurines, master bedroom. Okay, you get a didn't get all the Beanie Babies. She has about 50 of those. Bedroom furniture, dresser, chest of drawers, painting, queen size bed, end tables, lamps, computer table. Have some movies that are stored down here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like 13 or 14 videos. Computer table. This is a Hewlett-Packard inkjet, color inkjet printer. Okay, we're into the great room. Furniture, you can see we have a couch and love seat, recliner, paintings, figurines, TV tables, entertainment center, Sanyo television. Inside the door here is a JVC. Actually, it's a boom box. The speakers are sitting up here behind the. It's a figurine. It's valued at about $75. Some other collectible figurines. Not sure of the value. Photographs. There's a small child. She's invaluable, as is her brother. Brass lamp and tables. Go on into the kitchen. Toaster oven, dishwasher oven, refrigerator, freezer. It's a Kenmore. I think we purchased that about 1991. A pantry with food. Here we have our microwave oven, Panasonic microwave oven. Received that, and microwave tray. Room is loud. We're washing clothes. In this room, washer and dryer, Speed Queen washer, hot point dryer. Go out this door. You can still hear me now. The fear is that a hurricane is on the way, and we know it's coming. So this is why the swing set is in the garage. Our garage here in the garage. Golf clubs, another dresser, shelves, electrical stuff, filing cabinet, 2 bicycles. There, a tricycle, small bicycle, and our daughter's bicycle there. Not a lot of stuff in here, but basically junk. Toolbox. Alright, we got lighting's not too good, but let's see if I can hit this button if that'll help. Not much, but there's a lawnmower and a gas weed eater. gas-powered edger. Edger is a master cut. I don't see a brand name. It's a Murray. Our Briggs & Stratton lawnmower. Little Tykes. Car. Spreader. Grill in the back there. Child's school desk. The van will be gone. That's the garage. We'll go back into the house. Coming through the house, we've already been to the great room, so here we enter the dining room. Dining room has a dining room table, solid wood, not particle board, 6 chairs, wagon wheel chairs. This was purchased in 1998. All of the home has new carpet, Berber carpet. You can see that here as well, going back into the back bedroom. Carpet is there. Potted plant, ficus tree. Some paintings on the wall, collectibles and home interior items. Now we'll enter into this is the front foyer. There's a painting there, print. That's a nice item there. Going into my daughter's room. We're in the hallway now. Same carpet, Berber carpet. Day bed, purchased in 1999. Closet, child's clothes. Toy box. Flip that up. Just a toy box. Videotapes. Nintendo box, nothing in the box. Painting on the wall. Beanbag chair. Books and toys. Here's her dresser. Dresser is about, I don't know, 25 years old at least. Move out of the hallway. This is the bathroom. There's nothing really in here. Painting. Actually, there are some things in here. In the closet, we have some quilts that have been handmade and some items, shelves hanging up. And this is just a small shelf, but towels, pillows. It's carpeted in here as well. Bedspread is folded up. Homemade quilts. Again, there's another closet out here. And in this closet are some jackets, but most sorry about that. Some board games, puzzles. This would be a Kirby vacuum cleaner. It's a Generation 4. Quite expensive, and all the accessories are back here in the back. Working down, a little home interior collectibles, pictures, photographs on the wall. This is Daniel's room, and he didn't make his bed, but he has a twin bed. That would be a little over a year old. A lot of collectible things on the wall here. Football, mini helmets, pennants, autographed magazines, more pennants and autographs. Little Tykes workbench, Little Tykes basketball, toy box full of toys, full of all kinds of stuff. Excuse me. Dresser, Little Tykes football toy box, again full of stuff, full of toys. His closet, a sleeping bag, another homemade quilt, children's clothes, toys, shoes on the bottom. I think that about does it. Alright, something I forgot in here in the entertainment center. The entertainment center is just a few years old. It cost, I think, around $300, maybe a little more. Number of videotapes in here, movies, all Star Wars, Special Edition, Star Trek, Old Yeller, Veggie Tales, etc., etc. Number of CDs. Not sure how many are in there. If everything happens, I can count them and get an idea. These are number of CDs. There's a VCR, RCA VCR forehead down here underneath the door. Get a good view of that. Antique cup and saucer photographs. I think just about gets it. Okay, these are Tracy's Beanie Babies. There are 58 of them and then some teenies. Just get the picture of them here because I guess they're worth something. Looks like a zoo. Okay. Alright. Okay, September 14th, early in the morning, just getting some pictures of the outside of the house. Vinyl siding all the way around. I don't know that that's covered, but we have it. Get you an idea of what it looks like as we walk around the house. The soffit and the fascia is not vinyl. Nothing in the backyard but a bunch of trees. Alright, that's pretty much it. Next clip on here will be scenes from inside our church. Different insurance company, same purpose. Okay, it's September, what day is this? 14th. This is Steve and Susan Griffith's home. This is their little inventory deal. So we'll start back here. Bathroom stuff, commode, sink. Closet of clothes. There's a clothes and stuff. Many clothes, many shoes. Bedroom. Small table, mirror, dresser, quilts, trinkets on the wall, little table. I would say queen size bed. Another little table. Other little things on the wall. There's the chest over here. Recliner. Under here is a television. Orion television. So, television and stuff. Now we move out of the bedroom. Main bathroom. Bathroom stuff. Pretty generic. Jennifer's bedroom. Okay. Got books and shelves and dolls and toys, twin size bed, dresser, desk. Tracy opened the closet for me. Okay, she's got a, that's good. You can sit back, stand back. There's another dresser in there. Clothes, games, trophies. See if we can get a better view of that. Beanie Baby thing. It's interesting. Okay. We're moving out of the bedroom into the hallway again. Picture on the wall. Another bedroom. The storage room. Another bed. End tables, dresser, rocking chair, just like Ashley's. A dresser. Get back here. You can see the dresser, the shelf, and there's Nefertiti. Okay. Closet, suits. A bunch of suits. Yahtzee. everything a family needs. Alright, coming out of the room, back into the hallway. Great room. Table, recliner, table, love seat, television and VCR. It's a about that big TV, and VCR down here, forehead Orion VCR, videotapes, movies everywhere, couch, stuff on the wall, a lamp, a little table, a little bunny rabbit, a dining room table, 6 chairs, stuff on the wall. There's Jennifer. There's an oven and a stove. There's a toaster in case we want that. Blender. Bananas. We want the bananas back. Toaster oven. Big old refrigerator. GE. We bring good things to life. There's a microwave oven. Dishwasher. Hand soap. We keep our ice in the freezer. Here's the Cracker Barrel rocking chair. It's like being at the Cracker Barrel. There's a table that gets big. Pictures on the wall. And underneath the plastic is a computer. Pentium. Speakers. Let's see, might be able to get that. A printer down here on the floor. And I think that is almost it.
Did you take my pool?
Nope, going out and back now. Backyard, going through the secret entrance to the little hurricane room. Here in the hurricane room you see bricks,
It was put together.
big bricks, table, pool, taped windows, very smart, very good.
I have one roll of masking tape. Make sure
Vacuum cleaner, do you have
Found my tape.
didn't you have like a Kirby vacuum cleaner?
I did, but it died.
You don't have, well, that's worth $1,000. I thought you might want to get that reimbursed.
Well, I got this right. I got my pool.
Washer, dryer. Okay, we're coming out. Pool stuff. There's Fred, the pool deal. Another refrigerator. Rocking chair. A grill. A car radio. There's trash. There's a Cavalier. What are these? Are these windows? 2 bicycles here and a child's bicycle. Front of the house. Okay. Daniel! 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 This is Jones' family who saved our lives when we were running from the hurricane. That's right. All right, how many can get up there? That's great. This is how you make big bucks. You have a worm farm. This is the big city of Plains, Georgia. I think this is it. Couldn't believe that. There's presidential headquarters here at Plains. And there's the old mural here of Plains, Georgia. All right, that's Jimmy Carter.
The one that told him the paper?
Yes, ma'am. Well, let's see, there's Jimmy on the phone. Wow.
State senator. And
Oh, look at that. Goodness. Here's the... No, he's not dead.
Why are they showing you?
Because he was our president. No, not anymore. Now we got...
He's not a president.
Well, he got through.
Cattle for Carter. We've got a cattle auction just to raise money.
Good grief. Look at that Time magazine with Jimmy on the front there. Looks like a Kennedy, where they got him drawn.
Look at that picture.
That's from... I remember seeing these caricatures growing up all the time. Jimmy who always had the picture of the teeth everywhere. That's when Reagan was running and Ford beat Reagan. So he ran against Ford, and that's one of the reasons he won presidency, I think. Cattle auction for raising money. Welcome to Plains, Georgia. White House cookbook. Remember seeing that picture everywhere.
And they had the Peanut Brigade, Jimmy Carter Peanut Brigade. That's some friends that flew on that went all over the country with him, house to house.
Look at all the Carter Stevenson, Carter Mondale, Carter Muskie, Carter and John Glenn. Wow, that's before he announced Mondale was it. There's Gerald Ford at the bottom. There's the infamous Playboy interview.
Tom broke out with a Jane Paul.
Yeah.
And that person's precious.
Historical marker, here it is. From this depot in 75, James Earl Carter Jr. launched a 2-year campaign for president. All right, now we're in Andersonville. Oh, Andersonville, Georgia. Oh, look at you.
Stand back here.
Hold Daniel's head up there. Hello, sweet Southern Miss. Hello, General Daniel. Oh. Covered wagon is from 1976 when they had their bicentennial celebration in Americus, and then they drove it over here to Andersonville and donated it as a landmark. What is that? Oh yeah, this is stuff from Andersonville. Donated things. Yeah, here's the fort or the prison. And the gallows and the tents that they lived in. It was a terrible deal. Confederate soldier, Confederate private. Wow.
So this is basically a POW camp.
That's what Andersonville was. It was a Union camp, or a Confederate camp for Union soldiers. There's Jefferson Davis. They got that book out there for $3. I may go ahead and get that one that the lady had. It looked pretty interesting. Now that would be something Dad would like, would be that book. What'd you find him? Oh, look at this. This is what my dad has. Almost looks identical to this. Spinning wheel.
Where's she got that?
It's in the attic at Grandma's in pieces, but it was Mama Hollis's, and that's...
Corn sheller.
But that is what he has.
Hornet's nest.
It sure is. Look at this old wagon. Look at that.
Doctor's bag. This is what has on the bag. This book right here?
Yeah, it's called... This is Andersonville Museum and Civil War Village. Memory of Captain Henry Werr, CSA, born in Zurich, Switzerland, 1822, sentenced to death and executed at Washington, D.C., November 10th, 1865. He was the guy who was in charge of the Andersonville prison.
Better hurry, these cars are coming. it opens it.
Thomas Bayless.
Daddy, is those where they land down?
Get back, uh-huh. Come on. Yep.
It says about the different symbols, but I mean, it just showed us them when we didn't get them anyway.
Look at dog, look at dog. Look at dog.
Goodness gracious. How can we do this to ourselves? It says the prisoners' headstones are inches apart, and as the death rate at Andersonville escalated to 100 per day, officials abandoned the use of pine box coffins and had the bodies buried shoulder to shoulder in trenches. At first, only numbered stakes marked the prisoners' graves. The dead might have remained unidentified except for the efforts of Doris Atwater, a former prisoner. Noah? There's a listing of all the people from Iowa buried here. This is the monument from the state of Connecticut for those that from that state who are buried here. This is, I believe, the first monument that a state put in here from the state of New Jersey. Over 235 New Jerseyites are buried here from the Civil War time. And this is the one from the state of New York. In here.
This one.
No, it's not. It smells so good.
These 6 graves were deliberately set apart. These 6 prisoners were buried with dishonor. These here.
Where they're being hung.
Only enlisted soldiers were imprisoned at Andersonville with no Union officers to maintain order. Life in the pen became anarchy. A gang known as the Raiders roamed the prison yard, bullying, robbing, and even murdering other prisoners. Eventually, the blessing of Commandant Wirtz, the prisoners formed a police squad called the Regulators, arrested the Raiders, and tried and hanged the 6 of them. There's their graves.
Where?
This is, Ashley, don't do that. This is for those in World War II, American prisoners who were POWs and Stalags. What was that? 10, 15, 17B.
And you get the arm.
That's the other half that we didn't see earlier up here.
Down here.
This is the state of Indiana. Put up here in 1908. Here comes Daniel. Oh, this looks like he's looking right down on us. This is from the state of Maine. Death before dishonor, it says. And there's Daniel. You can look back across. Back in the back here, the ones that are very close together, that's where we've already been. That's the ones from the prison. What you begin to see out here is more of the ones from the wars, more modern era. Death, like this gentleman died in '89. But as we get back over here, you see that they're close together again. So these are more from the Civil War and the prison. Coming through the trees here. Here's Daniel. This would be another state monument. We're going to get to the other side to see which state it is. Don't know if this can be made out, but this is a picture of them pulling water out of the troughs. And at Andersonville, the water that was used for drinking and washing clothes was also their sewage system. So it's pretty nasty. This is from the state of Pennsylvania. This is the inside of the monument, see, that we were just looking at. And now you can see the other side, and you can see the soldier, Union soldier looking down on us, Pennsylvania. Memorial of the unknown soldier, those who died.
Bunch of them. Look at all the unknown.
Many of them right here. Back here in the back you can see another state monument. This is from the state of Minnesota. This is a big tree. It says here the summer of 1867, someone photographed the prisoners' graves from the same perspective that we're looking at here. Names and unit numbers of the historic photo match information on these headstones. The markers in the photograph are wooden headboards. In 1878 they were replaced by these marble headstones. Otherwise this part of the cemetery has changed little since the Civil War time. And this would be the last marker that I found, state of Illinois. Not exactly sure who these guys are on the side unless that's Grant. I guess that would be Grant. Two quotes from Lincoln on there. Try to get a perspective again. This is at the main entrance, standing from left to right. You can see the thousands and thousands of headstones. Just amazing. Yeah, back towards the main entrance. This is the Andersonville POW Museum. National Prisoner of War Museum. Yeah, there is a Thaddeus Pascal from Fort Pillow, Tennessee, or captured at Fort Pillow, Tennessee. Private in Company D, Regiment 13, died of diarrhea August 3rd, 1864. Here's an H.C. Grams that's buried out here. Company D, Corporal. Regiment 13, same company as regiment as the Pascal.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Echoes of Captivity, a 27-minute introduction to the prisoner of war story, will be shown in the theater in 1 minute. The theater is located just off the main lobby. Thank you.
When I have about 5 Iraqi guys come over and put their guns pointed at me and try to stand me up, I thought, well, I guess I'm not dead after all. So I was a POW.
Well, this is Andersonville, or what's left of it. They've got a part of the wall up. My battery's about to die, so I won't be able to get much here. I just went through the POW museum, didn't get much of what I wanted. I may go back through there if I have time. What you have here is called an earthwork defense, and it's where the ground was built up around the fort, around the prison. It's eroded since then, but it was a defense system that was around the prison guard, the prison itself. Okay, this is actually where the prison was, and you got the stockade wall. That's what this signifies, where the wall was, and it's the outer area where the white poles are. Now, the inside white poles are what was called the dead line, And as the soldiers would stand at their guard post, and see what they've rebuilt over here, as they would stand up here, prisoners were not allowed to go past the deadline. There's a fence that they've rebuilt there, so the prisoners had to stay out of this area. They went into that area without being told to. They were shot immediately. Many times the guards would throw bread or food down in the deadline area as a temptation to prisoners to give them a chance to come out so they could basically just have the fun of killing them. Okay, what you have here are the shebangs, which were prisoner shelters, and the prisoners at Andersonville had to provide their own shelters. They used sticks and pieces of cloth. They improvised with leaky tents and lean-tos, and many of the prisoners had no shelter at all. What's amazing is you look out here, you see the deadline and the stockade line all the way around. You can see the immense size of this prison. Past the people walking out there, I'll zoom in, but you'll lose perspective. You can see there are the white sticks. I'll try to back up again, you can kind of get an idea. And they say this place was heavily overcrowded. If you can imagine just people upon people laying upon each other all out here. I'm standing in the deadline area here. Again, this is the area that if the prisoner ever were to come into, they were immediately shot from above by the Confederate soldiers. There's some of the stockade places up top. Here's another picture of the shanties, and if you can imagine, some of them would actually dig holes to try to tunnel out from underneath the wall, so they would put their lean-to up and put cloths or pots or whatever in front of it, and then they would dig tunnels underneath. They said less than 1% of those here at Andersonville escaped. Few ever escaped by digging tunnels. They said there were a few, but very few. Those that did escape, usually on work detail when they were taken out, they would run into the woods, and as you can see, it's a pretty heavily wooded area out here, and that's how they would get away. This is the thing on the pigeon roost. This is where the guards would stand above here, again to shoot down at them and watch over the prisoners. View from a pigeon roost. Here's another perspective. There's the replica of the corner there. And 43,000, 45,000 people.
13,000.
Boy, it goes out forever. That is a big, big place. This is a well that was some of the prisoners tried to dig. There are a number of these out here. You can see another one up here. The prisoners would either dig wells to try to find fresh water, because the water they had was also their sewer. And some of them tried to dig tunnels to get out. Most of these are wells. Well, I'm in now at the main gates where they would bring prisoners in. As soon as they opened these doors, this would be called Main Street. And you could smell the people and see exactly first glimpse of what you had to look forward to. And there's another view. This is talking about how tightly the boards and the logs were put together so that actually people could not see through them at all. They didn't want them to have any glimpse of the outside world. This is called Providence Spring, and it appeared in the deadline. Of course, the little building wasn't there, but they said it was a miracle. Somehow, some way, whether God provided it or not, prayers were answered and fresh water appeared. Some said they saw lightning hit the spot and then water came out, but this was actually in the deadline. You can see the little fort come right through here, and so the guys would line up for hours to get water. And down here you can see, no, don't go down there. Again, there's the deadline, and there's where the water would come through.
Is this where they got buried?
We're in Kentucky on that thing.
417.
Hey, I found the road.
Another memorial. Tennessee's, here's Tennessee's memorial. This would be Ohio. 1,284 out of Tennessee died. Here's Michigan's memorial. State of Massachusetts. Here's one of the tunnels that the prisoners would try to dig out, or underneath a tree. There's the monument for Rhode Island. Wisconsin is one of the winners of the largest monument. State of Wisconsin. Look over here, you can see the cannon set up and see how the earth is built around it. That's the earth that they would build up and use as a barrier. Looks like a small cannon there. And you can see the ridge all the way around underneath the trees. Gettysburg Address. This is erected in commemoration of the patriotic work of the Women's Relief Corps Auxiliary to the Grand Army of the Republic by the preservation of... Okay, that's enough of that. This is for Clara Barton, organized and administered efficient measures for relief of our soldiers in the field and aided in the great work of preserving the names of more than 12,000 of the brave men who died here. We can get all the monuments. Elizabeth Turner, President of Women's Relief Corps. And here we have another tunnel being dug under a tree.
Didn't know if it was a tunnel or they were digging a well or getting water, fresh water.
The wells are the ones that are marked out there with the
read that, it
deals.
says.
Okay.
But some of them could be wells.
Some may be wells, some may be tunnels.
Because they were trying to get fresh water.
Yeah. Oh, neat. Museum. Really don't have enough battery to get through very much of it. We'll walk through till it dies.
I remember watching the television as a child and feeling horrible. My father did not come off that lane. When I first saw him.
There's a cell. Some of the cells in Vietnam, Korea. This is a flag the guy had made, kept on his body. Japanese took it from him, threw it away. One of the other prisoners found it and gave it back to him. Playing cards with escape route maps put into them.
Don't cross the line of the bloody tunnel.
Do the signs and do the buildings that you pass.
Heck.
Well, that didn't. Elwood Avenue is good to you.
Batter's down.
Oh, great. Well, wait till we get